auricular therapy.
Auricular therapy. It's
And
based.
what do you do?
It started with the National Acupuncture Detox Association out of Lincoln Hospital.
Okay.
And they were using it specifically for drug addicts and alcoholics.
Okay.
And they found that it worked very well. After 9/11, we started using it on the search and rescue teams at the Javits Center in New York. They were housed there. And so we treated them 5 points in each ear. Many of them had insomnia. Many of them had post-traumatic stress from their experience down on what they called the pile. And so we would place the needles in their ears and place them on our table, and they would fall asleep.
Okay.
And they were able to sleep at night, and they were able to process the disaster situation, process the trauma and the emotional trauma on a much different level. It's almost, these 5 points are almost like pressing a reset button on the body, on the mind, so that people have different responses, but very many of them are a very cathartic expression, so that they relax. We'll have them falling asleep in the chair as they have the needles in their ear. They'll just sort of slump off. Acupuncturists Without Borders was started after Hurricane Katrina. And Diana Freed from New Mexico went there, and she also sent out a plea to acupuncturists around the United States and asked them to donate 2 weeks of their time to come, or however much of their time they could, to come and do treatments down there on victims, first responders, military people, whoever was in the area. Everybody was affected during Hurricane Katrina. It wiped out areas.
That was such a traumatic.
It was quite a trauma. So we had profound effects happening with people because, again, they were traumatized. They lost their whole lives. Some people lost their whole families, their homes, and they responded to these 10 needles, 5 in each ear. They responded so amazing. People, I mean, we have so many testimonials of people who it really transformed how they were able to deal with their stress, how they were able to deal in their lives, their sleep, their health, everything. It was quite profound, actually.
How is, let's say if any of our viewers would be interested in finding out more, is there a website or contact information that you can
Yes, you can go to acuwithoutborders.org.
Okay.
And
is that ACU?
It's ACU Without Borders, BORDERS.org.
Okay.
And find out more information. We are a 501c3, so any donations that you give to us can be written off at the end of the year. And
if any of them want to make an appointment to come in to have an auricular therapy done, they should also go to that site, right?
Yes, what we try and do is several-fold. We try and train acupuncturists in this particular style of, it's a community-style acupuncture, where people are sitting in a circle, and everybody gets into a quiet place. They're all treated the same, and it's a very powerful treatment.
Very supportive.
So we train other acupuncturists to do this. We encourage them to try and set up veterans clinics for vets who are coming home from whatever situation, the wars or, non-wars. Yeah.
That would be really great. I think that would be really, because people would feel it's not that invasive. It's very, and also the healing process. This seems a very natural way. It's almost like
it's a very natural way for them to do this. Yes.
So I see a lot of people with their ear
Yeah. And so we use either needles or we use ear seeds, and we can place the seeds in the ear that
Ear seeds. Do you have anything that? What's ear seeds?
actually the ear seeds are over in that section.
Okay.
But the needles, they're super small size. You can barely even see them. They're about the diameter of a hair.
SEEDS?
These are the needles, but the seeds are, we use either magnets or vicarious seeds.
Okay, now how long do they have to leave these seeds in?
The seeds you can leave in for 4 or 5 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we use the same exact points as what we use on the needles.
So can they do it, I mean, after they've left it in for 4 or 5 days, they should take it out themselves, or they can, okay.
Yeah, they're on a little Band-Aid.
All right. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And not that invasive, so people feel comfortable.
No, it's not at all.
And those are very tiny points, aren't they?
These are very tiny points.
Yes. Okay. And I've never seen that before. Okay.
Would you mind if Susan were to video your ears?
Oh, you've got the ears, the seeds in there.
No, these are the needles.
No? Oh, those are the needles. This is also part of the auricular. So what makes you decide to choose the needle versus the seeds? Or, well, they're both seeds, right?
It's up to the individual. Some people would prefer some people would prefer the needles, and then we take the needles out, and they can go home with the seeds in them. It sort of enforces the treatment.
And how does it feel?
Great, no problems.
Okay. I mean, do you have any kind of sensation once it's in, or?
No.
No? Okay. Well, is there any part of your body or mood that changes with it?
I'm sorry?
Is there anything that changes?
Well, I have issues with my lower back, so I've had 5 back surgeries, so tend to be in a lot of pain and suffering from fibromyalgia as well.
And is this the first time you're having it done?
No, I've had acupuncture in the past.
Okay. And what about with the ear specifically? Is that?
Not so much the ear. This is probably maybe my 3rd time with the ear.
So, how do you feel? You think the acupuncture has helped a great deal? Or?
Yes, I do. I'm actually considering coming to this school as a student. So,
you're definitely converted.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can help a lot of other people.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, here Christopher Condon is going to be demonstrating your auricular therapy of placing the seeds
Not too bad.
Linda Umlaut here.
And so I took the next day off to recuperate, and then I come back on Tuesday.
The first one was better.
I've been going like this since May 1st.
Are you doing nada?
No. So I went to the coast.
Oh, is that your
chief complaint?
All right.
They went to Dominican. It's been amazing.
Actually, for demonstration, would you do nada?
Yeah,
And then on the right side, you could do the other?
So, first point is going to be
Stay
sympathetic.
on the golf, so we did that. I was there 4 days, came home, worked a day, was out 4 days. Now I've had to work 4 full weeks. Do you have no? So we're out. I've been working on the skin, trying to feel better, and and I'm great. Can't really tell you. Life is good.
Feeling good?
Absolutely.
I barely drink anymore. I drink lots of water, and it's really good. When I have a drink, I get buzzed.
You don't feel any.
So 1, 2, I'm checking. It's great.
What do you feel? I mean,
I told you.
Actually, I get sensation down my leg.
They left me a full can and it's still sitting there since last week. I might have it tomorrow, but not at the beach. I'm having a pool party. It's
Sort of like when you get goosebumps.
kids.
oh yes.
I see my grandson that I haven't seen in a
And how many points are you?
5.
It's been an emotional week. But he hugged me and I hugged him so hard. We didn't want to let go. Leaving, everybody. Bye. Nice to meet you.
And that's not a protocol.
Oh, and 5 points you have already placed. That's very fast. It's in probably just less than 5 minutes. And what are you hoping to accomplish?
This is a protocol for stress or post-traumatic stress disorder, anything to do with trauma, to help calm the mind and bring like homeostasis back to the body, to help harmonize the body and the mind.
And how long does it take before the patient or whoever is having this done, how long do you think it would take before they would be calmed? Or is that something that's very
I already
individual?
feel the effect.
Oh, fantastic.
Rather rapidly.
So, let's say someone who routinely has some kind of anxiety issues, how often would you recommend that he or she gets this done?
It depends on how acute or chronic the case is, and typically you're going to have more treatments on the front end. So like maybe once, twice, even up to 3 times a week initially, and then after that you just reassess, because the body's constantly in a state of flux and change, and as those treatments start to take effect you reassess.
And maybe,
and then you get down to once a week, and then once every other week, and then maybe just once a month. It becomes very routine maintenance.
It becomes sort of normalizing the,
Absolutely. And the whole premise behind acupuncture is this: the entire system is based on preventative care.
That's
Acupuncturists back in ancient China were paid based on how well they kept their patients. When their patients were sick, they didn't get paid.
Well, that seems to be a very good way of handling it.
It's a real different system. We love it.
It certainly would help to reduce a lot of the problems associated with the increased cost of medical expenses nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for the demonstration.
My pleasure. Thank you.
That's Christopher Conklin.
Conklin.
Okay. At FCIM.
That's us.
Florida College of Integrative Medicine.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a difference between the left and the right ear?
Energetically, slightly.
Now this is
The left side of the body is more the feminine side. The right side of the body is the more masculine side.
Oh, okay. All right. And what are you doing here?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Are you trying to take it off? Or
I just took the needles out.
Okay.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Linda, very much. Really
Thank you
appreciate all
so
of
much.
your
It was a
explanation.
pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
If there's anything that you need, please contact us at
And
Acupuncturists Without Borders.
those withoutborders.org.
Yes.
Okay. And for the FCIM, it's for Florida College of Integrative Medicine. What is their?
That's not my department, so I can't really
I will
help
try
you.
to
I
find
think
out.
you need. The lady in green can tell you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.